Bulking on the 9 to 5 is literally impossible for two reasons. During the day you're too busy so you have no time to eat, but at night you're so tired you can barely do anything. Fortunately, after bulking 70 pounds working a full-time job, I found an easy two-part system that fixes all these problems without counting calories, meal prep, or spending hours eating just for the scale to barely move at all. Now my first problem wasn't calories, but trying to get my calories in before work. Because what would happen is I would wake up at like 6, a little bit before 6 for work, and I have to be out the door by 6:45, so what would happen is I wouldn't hit my calories, and I'd be stressed all day because like worrying about my macros and calories, how am I going to catch up, and it just absolutely sucked. And this happened for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I just couldn't make any progress when it came to bulking on the 9 to 5, until one day I was walking through Walmart, and I just saw this protein powder there, and I'm like, oh, why don't I just try that out? I see all these guys using it, I'll just like try it out, And I brought it home and made this giant protein bomb. I'll put it on the screen of what the recipe is. And I'm able to get a third of my calories done right in the morning, right there. And the point isn't the protein powder. The point isn't start drinking protein shakes. The point is, find something that you can front load calories with. So like at the start of the day before work, you can if you can eat more food at the start of the day than like when it's 9 o'clock at night and you just want to go to bed and do nothing, you can do that. You don't have to try to shove in all this food because you already got it in the start of the day. And that's what I started doing. That's all you have to do. So it can be a protein shake, it can be overnight oats, it can be really whatever you want. They just pack the night before. It takes like 5 seconds, and then the next morning, boom, 5 minutes, it's done. It's all done for you, and you don't have to worry about a thing the rest of the day. And then my second biggest problem was that after work. After work I'd come home, I'd work my 8 hours, and now it's like, oh, I have to eat all this food. I just want to go home and play video games. I don't want to actually I don't want to meal prep. I don't want to have to cook. So what I started doing instead is, because I was suffering for weeks, I'm like, well, do I meal prep? And the first time that I did meal prep, it was dry, flaky rice. It was like the driest rice I ever had. The chicken was like, it wasn't burnt, but it was like really dry. And I had to eat this all week, and it tasted absolutely horrendous. This was like the worst case scenario for me too. And it tasted absolutely terrible. I almost threw up first time eating it. So what I did instead of meal prepping after that traumatic meal prep event, is I just started eating ground beef to my foods, because I like ground beef. I like, it's basically hamburger meat, except with some, it's a little healthier than hamburger meat, but it's basically hamburger meat. I'd add that to, my rice or my pasta or whatever I usually cook, instead of thinking oh, I need to make a whole new meal plan. I need to start eating this and that. I need to get the perfect macros and micros. I started adding that into what I was already eating, and just a cup of that is enough calories for me to bulk. So second thing I learned is, instead of worrying about, oh, what am I going to do for meal prep after and bulk, and I just want to go home and relax, all you want to do is just find easy foods, preferably high calorie, low quantity food, so there's not a lot of food but there's a lot of calories in it. Like nuts, for example. Nuts has a lot more calories in it than blueberries, so eat more nuts, less blueberries, and just add it into the foods you're already eating. Don't try to think, oh, how do I make this into a whole new meal plan? You don't have to. Don't overcomplicate it. Just make it work for you, man. And that's how you do it. Just add the foods into what you're already eating, and it will work for you. And now what I can do is I can just go home, I can eat, I can relax, I can enjoy myself, and you don't have to worry about a thing. Bulking hasn't become a second job for me. So if you take anything from this video, just the two things you have to do: win before work, have some way that you can front load the calories before work so you don't have to worry about a thing, and then also win after work. So after work, don't try to think, oh, I have to start cooking every day for hours on end. Just add a cup of whatever food you like that's high calorie into what you're already eating, and that makes it work for you. You'll be ahead of 99% of the guys that are trying to bulk in the gym, working 40 hours a week, because nobody else talks about this. Nobody else on YouTube talks about, oh, you want to get jacked, and tell you all the perfect meal plans because that's sellable. What isn't sellable is, hey, just make it work for you to make it easy. Just like a video game, bro. And that's it. Have a good one. You can absolutely kill it. See ya.